Alright. It is time for another episode of Diamond in the Rough, where we cast the most creative of Terran players. Right now, we are going to see him up against Alpha X's Sunny. Our Protoss player has got his work cut out for him here. Down here in the bottom left, in the Terran, it is Ruff. I actually feel like Ruff is probably the weakest in this matchup, maybe? Just because there are moments where he gets so turtled on 2-base. We've cast games where he does so much damage, but he often gives the map to the Protoss for upwards of 10 minutes. And to me, it always feels like if they could take advantage of that well enough, it's so hard for him to win. But he comes out with creative openings, weird openings, and he throws them into these situations where they're dealing with different harassment to normal, and their defense is totally different. Now, this is a 1-rax expand. He's not taking a gas. Ruff is such a weirdo. Or, actually, does he take a gas? No, it's too late. He might go Marine Tech Lab Marauder, right? Because he likes his Marauder openings. Marauder into Cyclone. It's going to be too late for that, though. I think he's just going to build a bunker on the low ground after Command Center, right? So it's 19 Command Center plus Thingo. SCV's going down. Okay, so he starts the Command Center even pre-orbital. Holy shit, you get a lot of money. Marine starts, and that orbital goes down on 150 mineral. Ooh, and then straight into bunker. Oh, this is what I'm talking about, man. What's my best race? Zerg. Faker. But not by much. My Protoss is not far behind. Like, there are some days I have a much easier time beating some of my opponents on the ladder with Protoss than with Zerg, but my Zerg has a little bit more breadth to it, and if I put a bit of serious focus into Zerg, I could jump back up. Earlier this year, we did make it to 6.18? 6.17? 6.18? We almost hit 6.2k MMR on the NA ladder for a week or two there, which was really cool for me. Didn't last too long. Go back to casting and playing the other races and stuff. But that was when I was really focusing on Zerg every week in the weekly EPT American Cups. And since then, I've been playing random every week. Because I was getting a bit too upset that I would... I was just like, man, I'm getting too competitive. And my other races were suffering. And it was still so hard to beat the top pros as Zerg. And I was like, man, this was fun and all, but let's... you know, my love of the game is playing all of the races and exploring all the things. And Ruff, for instance, as a player, you could be like, dude, why don't you just take a third base quicker and make 5 racks in Bio and Ghost and do the normal build? That's not what Ruff's about, guys. He's about having fun. He's about seeking joy in the game, the way that he finds it satisfying. And right now, that's a double barracks Ghost opening. Do we really need 4 gases, though? Surely that's too many. He's missing a lot of SCV production right now, so I think he's missing out a little bit on the macro boom that I think he could have here. I wonder what he does with this. I don't know if this build makes any sense, to be honest. I honestly don't know. I think if he's going that much, he must be going Cloak, Ghost, Run By, I think. Has Sunny scouted? Oh, this motherfucker. Look at this Protoss player. He's like 0 scouting. He's just jerking it in his corner of the map. Oh my, against Ruff. Ruff is a guy, yeah, sometimes he doesn't scout and he sits at home. There are other times where Ruff will do crazy proxies and all-ins to you. To open 1 Sentry, 1 Stalker, nothing on your side of the map, and then just go straight into a Robo and then a blind proxy gate. Jeebus. Talk about a greedy Protoss player, man. Because he plays so weird, people try to blind counter him all the time. Now this Phoenix will come in. It sees that there's a Ghost and a full bunker. There's a factory going up. He's building like a semi-wall here. And I think that's all about stopping Blink Stalkers linking up and running to the left behind the mineral line. So then he could build like a bunker here and focus his defense around here and here. Which is very, very cool. Blink is almost done, by the way. Protoss is only on 2 bases, and it looks like he's going up to 4 gates. So it's going to be a 4-gate Blink aggro. I'm quite certain of that. Cloak is on the way. I mean, he can build Marauders 2 at a time, and he can build Siege Tanks. Ruff still doesn't have any scouting either. So keep in mind, I mean, Ruff himself doesn't really ever know what he's playing against. And you know what? You might be like, oh, what if DTs? Well, he's got ghosts. He can EMP DTs. He's actually fully walling this off. Oh my, so he puts his tank like here, and then even if they blink up, they can't really fully shoot at the tank. Oh, this is so weird. He's got to change the rally point to make sure it pops out there. Actually, I don't think it can fit there, so I guess it will anyway. Oh no, the ghosts get caught by an observer. They have to cloak, but they're out of range of that. And you know what? Oh my god, this is actually super good. Another observer starts. He's trying to shoot the prism. He's not going to get it. But you can EMP or scan and just click on that. Oh, he gets the sentry and just run for it. I like this. Split him up. Split him up, though. He's going to get caught. Oh, no, he's looking for it. He knows where it is. He's looking for the observer. Oh, the observer pulls back. They're running out of energy, though. And Sunny is on the hunt, man. Couple of sneaky gals. They're like, get the fuck home. Get the fuck home. We're almost out of energy. Run! Oh, shit. The stalkers are right behind him. There is a huge attack coming. There's a tank there. That tank's very exposed. Is it though? It's kind of hard for stalkers to hit it. It's going to get a big shot off. Stalkers blink on up here. Double factory. Big EMP lands. Ooh. He's going to move that tank just a little bit. And those ghosts. Cannot lose those ghosts. Oh, a tank does pop out. And oh, the stalkers are going to take it out though. Another EMP lands. SCVs plus ghosts. It's not that much firepower, but with the EMP taking all the shields off the stalkers, they actually get their butts kicked. An awesome hold there. EMP tank defense. That's how you defend 4-gate blink, mother truckers. That's it. Ruff showing his stuff, showing what he's made of. More stalkers warping in. Sunny is it's doing good right now. My nose is super itchy, guys. I'm gonna get rid of my webcam so I can just have a good deep pick. Give me a sec. Just a nice deep pick. Definitely not grabbing a tissue to wipe it. I'm just sticking my finger. Ah, delicious. Ah, boogers. Nice. Ooh, observer's looking for a soft spot. There's a tank there, though. Oh my god, you psycho. You psycho. Holy shit, guys, just remind, if I ever almost die and then my failing body gets put inside a stalker, friggin' chases, and I'm allowed to go drive it around, remind me to not sign up for Alpha X Sunny's army, because he's a psychopath. He's gonna be like, I'd like to throw 5 of you away to kill a siege tank. We're like, I don't know if that's a cost efficient thing. I feel like that's literally giving him a better than 2-to-1 trade. Sunny's like, nah, we're gonna cram it in there. And I'm like, Jesus, dude. Scan sees that the third's pretty late. He's super chilled. Ruff doesn't give a shit, man. He's absolutely chilled out right now. He's like, yeah, I just keep building mass ghost, because why not? He's going to try and sneak one out the right-hand side. Oh, uh-oh. Let's go to Sunny's camera. Look at Sunny's camera. We're on his camera, the minimap. He sees it. He's like, oi! Oi! All right, watch Sunny's camera as he tries to hunt this down. Is he going to get it? Oh, I think he is. Oh, well done by Sunny. Sunny does get it there. She goes down. Oh, by the way, guys, you know the greatest thing I've realized? Casting the China StarCraft in the last season of DreamHack Masters, the Chinese voice actors have the funniest death voice acting you've ever heard in your life. Even Marines dying, like, it's ridiculous. It's actually insane. And their ghost ones are even more extreme than the English ghost voice actor for the death. It's like, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I literally had multiple times we were casting it, and I was like, what is this sound effect I'm listening to? And then I'm like, wait, that's the ghost that just died. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Get yourself a treat. If you guys can get your hands on a Chinese login at all, or the Chinese language pack or anything, please download it. It makes Terran units dying into the funniest shit you've ever heard in your life. Ghost tank push. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Okay, no, he's just moving out to take the third. He's building a ring of turrets. This is what I'm talking about with Ruff being paranoid, guys. Turret, 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 turret. At a point, you've just got turret syndrome, mate. It's okay. Just be aware of it. It doesn't make you any less of a Terran player. Just to accept you've got turret syndrome and you just can't stop spamming the turrets, man. His turrets per minute are off the chain. Oh, Zealot drop comes in and a single Zealot gets out. It immediately gets sniped. Welcome to try to drop Ruff. That observer gets killed. Sunny, put it back in your pants. Put it back in your pants. Stop trying to break him. Stop trying to break him. This ain't gonna work, mate. This ain't gonna work. How many times have we seen Protoss players do? I keep talking about how slow Ruff builds up in this matchup, and how like you could easily take 6 bases and 100 probes and do like that sort of thing. But I love that these Protoss players are like, no, I'm playing a normal mech player. Normally this is a good time to attack with Zealot Stalker. And it's like, you're not playing a normal mech player. You're playing a guy who walled off his main base. Now, if someone's only listening and they're like, well, that's a normal thing, go look at the video right now. Stop walking around doing your chores. Stop doing your work. Tab the window back. He walled off his main base. What the fuck am I? This is not a normal mech player. This is not a guy you kill with a half-baked 8-gate Zealot Stalker attack or a Prism in the back. This is a guy you need to get a big economy up. You need to have some goddamn finesse, because breaking him is so hard. His defense is so sick. He's got Thor's tanks, ghosts everywhere. He's got this giant army. And now he's like, you know what? It's time to go battle cruisers. Triple Starport BC transition. He's going to go +1 vehicle weapons. By the way, he got +1 infantry weapons for his mass ghost. Yes, he has 9 ghosts, by the way. He has stopped building them for now, but I'm sure he'll keep adding them later. And then he's going to probably start adding ship weapons. We've seen him go battle cruisers in TvP before, and Ruff loves getting +3 attack on those. Look at that ghost. She walks right past. He's like, oh, what the fuck? I smell a fart. I had beans for lunch. Yes, every ghost is apparently Diva, guys. That's my female ghost voice, apparently. She's literally a murderous fucking assassin. Goes around launching nukes and this sort of shit. And I give her that voice. This is why they didn't let me have a voice pack, guys. They were like, Pig's literally just gonna make fart jokes. Sexist fucking voices. All of his characters are only going to talk about farts, pooing, dicks, and Florencio. That's like, it's going to be the worst. They're like, no, we can't let that be a thing. Now, this Disruptor, I believe, is hunting for that ghost. She's trying to run for it. Whoa! Whoa, shit! Oh my god! That hurt. We're sticking with it. Whoa, she's going to hide. She snipes a fucking ghost. What a legend. Look at this fucking troll. And she launches a random nuke there. You're fucking kidding. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh my god. I mean, it's one ghost and one nuke. It's not even that big of a deal. She's just being as annoying as she possibly can. Now she's going to try to run. She's going to grab a probe. Oh shit, there's still a lot of disruptors there. There's no... Where the fuck are the observers? I think they were all set up on the maps. They're not coming back. Oh, finally. Ugh, she goes down. But what a fucking hero. Guys, we get to name her in Twitch chat. Please name that ghost. She needs to be just memorialized, you know? Literally farted in a Zealot's face as she walked past him, ran the whole army around the map, picked off a probe, sniped another Zealot. Absolute badass. Jimmy. Like from Summer Heights High? I don't think so, mate. Grace, Barb, Sue, Fiona, Fartina. Tanya? I like Tanya. Got a Red Alert fan there. Yeah, nothing like an APC filled with Tanyas. Oof. Get them into your opponent's main, blow up their base in about 7 seconds. Ooh. Sick maneuvers, man. First 3 BCs are out. They're going to begin their run by. They've got +1 weapons done, +1 platings on the way, 2 armories. So they're going to go for the double upgrades, which Ruff often doesn't bother with. These BCs going to do a good job. They will unfortunately be spotted by those Zealots by the looks of it. Sonny's had the entire map to himself for a long time, but is still only at 75 probes. Now, admittedly, I'm very impressed with the fact that Sonny's going to 21 gateways, but doesn't really have the money to support it, I feel. But double forged 21 gateways, I'll tell you what, I keep talking about how this is how people need to beat Ruff. You got to get that gateway count up. The BCs are going to go for it. There's a few cannons, but I think we need a recall, mate. It's going to warp in a whole lot of Stalkers. Oh my god, the number of Stalkers that can be warped in all at once. Does blink forward. Battle cruisers stack up though. Already take out a couple of these Stalkers. 2 of them going down. Make that 3. More Stalkers warping in here as well. And these BCs not easy to replace for Ruff. Ooh, barely gets out of there. Oh, he's got to pull him back. Run! Oh, he wants to save the command center. It's going to go down. Oh, he didn't have his tank line over there. To be fair, he's only got 4 tanks. I actually think Ruff maybe could just get killed. I guess it's only Stalker, Disruptor though, which are terrible units versus EMP and tanks. Oh, look, they're having a little moments of silence for their Tanya buddy who went down. The rest of the ghosts, who all happen to be exact clones of her. Maybe all of them are called Tanya. Maybe it's like a Spartacus thing. Like, I am Tanya. No, I am Tanyacus. No, I am the most Tanyacus. I am Tanyacus. I call in the nukes. I call in the nukes. I do the EMPs. I really hope they don't all just get killed by a disruptor shot, guys. I really hope we get to see these ghosts kind of play a big part in the latter stages of this game. Protoss is now starting a Stargate tech switch. Some cyber weapons upgrades, cyber core weapon upgrades going for the flying units. It's a pretty scary army for Ruff. It's going for 2-2 upgrades. We'll have +2 ship weapons by the time this push happens. Observer sees them move out. DT sees them move out as well. Nice scan there. Prism down here. Stalkers are going to warp in on that base, try and take that one out. You just got to be worried about the damage density of this army, because if those disruptors don't land on the ground units, the Stalkers will get the shit kicked in by Ghost Tank. But it's going to go for a counter-attack here. I mean, you got a ton of gateways. I guess why not, right? Stalker's getting rid of that planetary. A massive Stalker disruptor coming on in here. The planetary is going to try to hang on, but isn't really going to put up much of a fight. Oh man, especially if DTs warp in defensively. I really worry here for Ruff. Disruptors take out all the repairing SCVs. Ooh, Sunny's observers are going down. That's a problem. Battle cruisers go to the top left. Ooh, the Stalker cannon actually kind of doing okay here though. Battle cruisers like, yeah, screw that noise. Oh, these BCs are going to go down though. Those Stalkers blink on top, doing a great job. One BC falls, another one falls. The third one goes down as well. Neo Steel Bunker doing what it can, trying to pick off an Immortal. Doesn't really get much done. Battle cruisers, of course, running rampant in the main. Scans keep going down to kill these DTs as they warp in. Oh, this is a lot of damage on both sides. This is where I'm talking about that bank though. That bank for Sunny was never there. Whereas Ruff has a gigantic bank. If he can hold his main, he'll be fine. He's not building anything but BCs though. And his teleport's not going to be ready for a long time. Oh, if only he was building tanks. Imagine if he just had 2 or 3 tanks on this high ground. This would be an absolute meat grinder. But Ruff is fully focused on his army right now. He takes out the natural. He's depowered most of the main. And he's going to continue working. He's got to get rid of that top left base. There's not many probes left, though, for our Protoss player here. Both sides getting base traded. He's got to get these buildings out of here, dude. He's actually in danger of elimination. All he's got is what's left in this main base. Ruff has so much money, but no SCVs on the map. Uh-oh. This game's about to hit the shit. Or hit the fan, I should say. The shit's about to hit the fan. At the moment, we've got DT Shrine being rebuilt. 34 Stalkers on the map against 6 BCs. These 3 BCs are not going to get out. The Stalkers are going to take him out. At least 2 of them. This third one maybe will be able to teleport out if it teleports immediately. Oh, the balls taking out the armories. And no, that third BC will not get a chance to pop. Oh, man. By the way, have you guys ever imagined being a starport popping out a battlecruiser? Because if you just look at the scale of a starport compared to a battlecruiser, I'm just saying, it's probably like popping out like like, I don't know, maybe a 5 kilo, like a 12-pound baby, you know? Where you're just like, Jesus. Like, it can't be comfortable. There's got to be like modifications that get made, like scaffolding and all sorts of weird things. I don't know, man. And I know ships are normally built in dry dock, but I'm just saying you might want to lube it up a little bit if you're going to go through that process. Seems like it wouldn't be a natural fit. Seems kind of terrible. There is a base being rebuilt here. There's 18 probes on the map. Now, there isn't really anything going for Ruff building-wise, so it's all about this push in this army. I like that there's an Oracle alive. I think that gives me a lot of hope. Honestly, I don't think Ruff can win. If the Disruptors land on the ground and the Stalkers blink on the BCs, he should have it. He ambushes the army. The Ghosts aren't landing. Oh, okay, there go the EMPs. Disruptors do take out the Ghosts, but not before the whole army gets EMP'd and a big tank volley does land. So you know what? If Sunny just disengages until the Disruptor shots are ready, as long as Sunny engages when these units are on siege, Sunny should be able to take this out, right? Like we said, Stalker's more than a match for that. You've got 32 Stalkers versus 6 BCs. That's easy. What's 32 divided by 6? It's like 5 and a piece of a Stalker. 5 and a piece of a Stalker per battlecruiser. I think that should be enough. As it's just if the tanks get a good volley or 2 off, maybe no. It is 3-2 upgrades for the Stalkers, 2-2 for the Battlecruisers. The tanks only have +1 attack, as do the Thors, and that can really change up the maths. So I really think the Disruptors and the Immortals need to go in first. Sonny's gonna go for it. Sonny's gonna die for it. Here we go. The Disruptor shots come forward. Goodbye. A couple of those Thors. One Stalker went down there. All the Battlecruisers are still healthy, and they can be repaired by these, remember. But those tanks in that nook, I don't think that's a breakable situation. That is a bit exposed, though. Honestly, I think the Stalkers could pick off that command center. Meanwhile, the Protoss infrastructure is rebuilding. Remember, guys, there is only one orbital. There is no EMP. If he just makes another DT shrine, he can get in here and take this out. Sonny pushes this base back. Oh, he's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. The Disruptors take out the Thors. Ooh, but the thing is, he's sacrificing anti-air right now. He doesn't have any mining. The Battlecruisers are catching that mining. Uh-oh. He's going to go for the tanks. He takes them all out. Oh, and he takes out the orbital. Okay, that's really good. There's one orbital left, though. There is still one orbital. And you know what? Only 25 up against the BCs. Now the BCs teleport to the other side of the map. There is no minerals left here. Oh, yes, there is. He's going to build a nexus there, but actually, that's going to get stopped, isn't it? So he's going to have to try and build it in the top left. Ooh, one orbital's never going to be able to rebuild. It's 6 BCs in a dream. As I said, he sacrificed a few more Stalkers on the ground units, whereas it's the BCs that were always the problem. Those tanks and Thors were never going to be able to push you, and you had more infrastructure. So I think, honestly, if Sonny just protected a base, would have been fine here. He's going to try and hunt them down. 2 Stalkers fall. The Battlecruisers only take a tiny bruising. You can't engage like that, Sonny. You've got to get underneath all at once and take him down fast. Anytime you take a small trade like that, remember, that command center can drop mules. You've got almost unlimited money for repair. It's just you're never going to unsupply cap yourself because you don't have an SCV. Add the Widow Mines in here. They're actually potentially very powerful. BCs are trying to bait these Stalkers on the edge where only a few Stalkers are fighting, all 6 BCs at a time. But, oh, good volleys. A Battlecruiser falls for only 1 or 2 Stalkers. A few Yamatos answer, though. Oh, especially when Blink's on cooldown. You can't dodge the Yamato. And that's big. That is big. Only 18 Stalkers left. There's still a DT. Wait. Why aren't we going for the elimination? Oh, there's no flying units. You can't get to the orbital in the corner of the map. Okay, so there's 7 probes left only. This Nexus will finish. It's going to take forever to rebuild, though. The Battlecruisers are trying to just leech this situation out. There's still a Widow Mine there. Still a Widow Mine there. So these 2 mines could add a lot. Even if they just kill individual Stalkers, that'll be huge. But if they had that splash damage in the middle of a Battlecruiser versus Stalker pitched battle, ooh, it's going to be sick. So we are down to 5 BCs versus 18 Stalkers. It's only 3 and a bit Stalkers now. It was 5 and a bit. Now it's 3 and a bit Stalkers per BC. That's a huge problem for Sonny. Sonny needs to build pylons and then shield batteries ASAP. But you know what? The Cyber Core is dead. And can't abandon this base, because if you go over to defend your production, the Battlecruisers are going to teleport over, kill your last base, you're done. And it's going to be so many pylons before you can build anything. Yeah, these Battlecruisers are just going to methodically cleave through. Probably Yamato the cannon. Could just stack up and fight it. He'll kill it so quickly. Oh, he's even going to depower it. Of course. Doesn't even need to use Yamato. Looks like Yamato is ready on all of them. Ooh. It's been about 6,000 resources more efficient. Look at that unit's loss tab, by the way. Holy shit. 67 SCVs versus 69 probes. 10 ghosts, 41 stalkers, 20 zealots. It's mostly just been zealots and stalkers on the army side for Protoss. Sonny is trying to rebuild, has a few zealots making sure, and the immortal, that nothing is building. That Widow Mine. Oh, he's going to blink forward, but he takes a massive mine. 1 battlecruiser falls, though, and the Yamato's to answer. Ooh, that's the price you pay. It's only 9 stalkers. They can't take down 4 BCs. No way, mate. One of those BCs, for some reason, was shooting the disruptor in the middle of that. I don't know why, but the anti-air has been broken, and Ruff, once again, slaps a Protoss player around. He says, boy, you can't fight my battle cruisers. I'll fudge you up, dude. Oh, that Widow Mine was beautiful as well. The way he kind of baited him on that edge. Oh. What a game, dude. What a game. If he had a single Void Ray or anything, he could have escorted that over and killed this. But I guess even then, you could teleport 2 battle cruisers here and Yamato down the Void Ray. So as long as it's not burning, it could stay in the corner. Well played by Ruff. That was awesome. GG, well played once again. You know, just a standard 2-Rax Ghost opening. It's just the 2-Rax Ghost expand, guys. You should try it at home. It's a totally legitimate build, and I'm sure you'll have great success if you try to copy Ruff's builds. He definitely hasn't spent years perfecting this weird, amazing, and awesome style of StarCraft. GG, well played, Ruff. Thanks for sharing the replays. Guys, don't forget to check out Ruff's channel. Links in the YouTube below. See you in the next video. Goodbye and good night.